Welcome to Bobel's 7th episode of Age Joyfully, the podcast. I'm your host Danu, and as always, I'm joined by our Managing Director, Ms. Ruby Sia, as we unpack the real challenges of aging. In this episode, we talk about how diet should change as we age. Many women eat the same way for years and blame stress when their bodies feel more tired or their weight starts to change. Today, we'll explore how your diet should change as your body changes. Right, for someone who's constantly busy, what are the biggest eating habits that backfire as we age?
The biggest ones are skipping meals, under-eating during the day, living on coffee, and not getting enough protein. When we are younger, our bodies are very forgiving. They can smooth over irregular meals and late nights. But as we age, the body becomes more sensitive. Blood sugar swings happen faster, stress hormones rise more easily, and recovery slows. So habits that once felt efficient now show up as exhaustion, cravings, poor sleep, and even stubborn weight gain.
Why does skipping meals or under-eating feel harder in our late 30s?
Because the hormonal landscape is changing. Estrogen and progesterone start to fluctuate, and insulin doesn't work as smoothly as before. When you skip meals, the body releases cortisol, our main stress hormone, to keep you going. In your 20s, that might just feel like hunger. But in your 40s, it feels like brain fog, irritability, anxiety, or just feeling completely drained by mid-afternoon.
What should a good enough weekday meal actually look like?
Good enough meals are the ones that fit into your real day, not your ideal one. It's a meal you can manage between meetings, school runs, deadlines, and life. It's not about cooking from scratch or eating perfectly. It's about not running on empty. A good enough meal has something filling, something nourishing, and something that keeps you steady for the next few hours. That might be just toast with eggs in the morning instead of just coffee. Leftovers you can warm up quickly for lunch instead of skipping it. Rice or noodles with vegetables and some protein at dinner, even if it's simple. And sometimes it's just sitting down to eat a proper snack instead of grabbing bites while standing. When you eat this way, your body stops feeling like it's in emergency mode. Energy lasts longer, focus improves, and you're less likely to crash or crave sugar later.
As someone who's constantly busy yourself, what is the one food or drink that you always take to keep your body on check?
I don't rely on caffeine alone. I always hydrate first and try to pair coffee with some nourishment. Coffee on an empty stomach pushes stress hormones higher, especially as we age. When the body feels supported instead of stimulated, energy lasts longer, and you avoid that wired but tired crash so many women experience.
Are there simple food swaps or habits that make the biggest difference?
Yes, and it surprises many women. When blood sugar is constantly spiking and crashing, inflammation increases. That shows up as dull skin, breakouts, pigmentation, puffiness, and faster visible aging. Simple habits like eating protein earlier in the day, staying hydrated, and not skipping meals help the skin repair itself. Skin health isn't just about products. It's deeply connected to how safely nourished the body feels.
Alright, if a woman can change one thing about her diet right now, what would you recommend?
Eat consistently. Even small meals matter. When you eat regularly, the body relaxes, hormones stabilize, metabolism works more efficiently, and energy improves naturally. You don't need strict rules or extreme plans. You need rhythm. A body that feels cared for ages very differently from one that feels constantly deprived. And the body changes with age, but that doesn't mean decline. It means the rules shift. When we listen instead of push, the body responds beautifully.